everybody? I'm great. I hear nobody say they were blessed.
How's the favor of the Lord? I notice how that.
How's everybody?
We blessed.
How's the favor? You what?
How's the favor of the Lord?
There's a lot of people blessed, but they ain't got the favor of the Lord. You know what happens when you ain't got the favor of the Lord? The little blessing don't seem to fly away. Let's stand to our feet. By the way, happy Mother Day to all of the mothers. Amen. That's why we take a praise. Another Mother Day. Not Bible. But thank God whoever thought about it means to come up with this. You know, they did a good thing. You know, and I thank God, you know, for the Mother Day. I thank God for it. When I think of Mother Day, I used to think about my mother. Every so often, I know we was here yesterday, and I know exactly what he's doing. You would think girls would be doing it, but there was a boy. Even when we were yesterday, the young man was out there, you know, checking out his mother's grave. Every so often, I go by, because I had to go by the church all the time. I was raised by my mother and grandmother. Every so often, I would go back one bedroom, the upper part, to one bedroom, the lower part. So I take both of them up every so often. And sometimes I would, you know, I just kind of say to myself, when especially my grandma, because my grandma was more rough on us than my mother. Every so often, you know, when I get to my grandma's grave, I say to myself, she raised her right. She raised us by the old school. You know, it ain't like the generation that she raised up in the right way. Amen. She didn't play with her. You know, I thought about it. There's a lot of things I could have been. I was heading down a road that was destruction. A lot of stuff I could have been. I could have been a drug dealer. I could have hung out there with the wrong crowd and got killed. There's a whole lot of things that I could have got entangled into, but I didn't. Because of my mother and grandmother, they raised me right. Amen. Something that I know that was in me, I know that was what was in me. So a lot of people don't understand. Whatever God put in you, even from a child, you can, as you begin to get on, that's why a lot of times I watch children, and I see the thing that they be doing. And I kind of know, I said, you ain't very careful, that child going to be a trucker, he going to be a carpenter, he going to be a brick. You just kind of look at it. But mothers is, my mother was my hero. You know, the day they got these things, you know, children got things hanging on the wall. Michael George is my hero. Michael George is making money. That's all Michael George is. You know, these celebrities, these people, they got their own they jumping on. You know, thank God for your mother and your father. But I really thank God for my mother. Amen. When I need some backing, I can go with her. Amen. I can go with her. She ain't gonna tell you nothing wrong. She gonna tell you what's right, whether you want to hear it or not. And see, she had an old saying. She didn't pay. She treated up the same. The girl the same way she did the boy. She had an old saying. These girls and that's down all night. You know. You didn't do that. Listen, we were born. She tell you, look here, at 12 o'clock, the door will be locked. If you ain't about 12, sleep in the car. Go around about 11:30, we be hitting, especially when it's cold. We be breaking the speed trying to get to that house. And she meant what you said. She wouldn't get up out of bed to open no door to let you in. And she used to tell her after 12 o'clock, ain't too much out there nowhere after 12. I mean, they didn't play with her. She didn't play with her. And this how she put it. She said after 12 o'clock, ain't too much out there for gambling. Women look at the Sunday ain't got no bed.
That's true.
And she was pretty much right. So we were raised up in the old school. And I appreciate it. I thank God for it because you know, like I said, a lot of stuff I see going on today. This generation, I don't see how they're going to make it to a long length of life. I just don't see it. So, you know, those that got mother, how many got mother that still live?
Man, come on, right there in the corner.
Praise God. We want you to stand. All the mother that got, you know, you got your mother still live, want you to stand.
Yeah.
You are blessed.
Amen.
You are blessed to have your mother still live. Let's give yourself a hand of praise. You know, you know, Well, I was raised that, you know, the house is still there. And I knew what my mother was, I knew what she said all the time. Every time I go, I knew what she be said. And so many times I go down there, don't be nobody in the house. I could visit out her sitting there. And she would just counsel with me and talk to me. I don't know, you know, I say this one time, I don't know if that's in Newburgh. My aunt, when she was getting ready to go to Virginia, I believe it was. And so she took my cousin with me, right? She took her. Matter of fact, she was on the road. She took him with her. And she come home one time, and I think I must have been about 8 years old. And so when she got ready to go back, she told my mom, she said, I want to take Starlin with me. Now she had already told my other cousin, Ronnie, she had took him in, so she had him. My mom looked at her and said, no, you can't take Starlin. So that's the youngest one, that's the baby boy, you can't take him. It didn't make no difference, had been old, she wasn't going to do that. The parents didn't believe in doing that. They didn't do that. I mean, they raised up their children right. You know, this generation raised, like I say, it's a whole different generation from the one we were raised up in. You didn't cuss around your parents. No. Let me tell you, you cuss around your parents. Well, you had enough sense not to do that now. You didn't even want to cuss. When you went around, you thought you could hear. But now these children cut their parents out. They don't think nothing else about it. You know why? I don't fault the children. I fault the parents. The Bible tells in Proverbs 22:6, you train up the child. He didn't say the school to do it, he didn't say the system to do it. He said you train up the child the way that you want him to go. In other words, there's a right way to go and there's a wrong way to go. He said train him up in the way that he should go, the way of the Lord. He said when he get old, he want to part from it. Now some of them do the part like Bishop Bible brought out. Because like I said, I was pastor of that church over across the road for 3 years. And the lady come to me one time, I never forget, I got through the ministry. And she come to me and she said, Pastor, I want to ask you something. She said, I brought my children up. Like the Bible said, I brought them up in the way of the Lord. And said, practically all of them left the church now. She said, what happened? I said, you brought them up in the way of the Lord? She said, yeah. I said, well, you did your part, now it's time for God to do his. Amen. You can't raise them 2 times. That's right. You can only raise a child 1 time. Then after that, you put him into the hands of the Lord. If the Lord can't raise him, he in trouble. Right. Amen. Amen. Thank God for the old school. Amen. Hallelujah. What we're going to do right here, because this is Mother's Day, we're going to let all the females come up. Let me take this mic and put it down here. We're going to let all the females come up, because this is y'all day. This is the day that the Lord made for y'all. We want y'all to rejoice and be glad in it. Amen. So we're going to ask all the mother, and today we're going to ask Evangelist, you can kind of share whatever you want about the mother. We're going to let Evangelist Mcilwain, you know, whatever y'all want to do. I started to call y'all and let you know that we want, you know, I said, no, they'll be ready. I got what we call hot seat. Yes. When you sit in it hot. So we're going to let all the females come up, and we're going to let them say something. You know, we was here yesterday, and Brother Lee said something, and I thought about it last night when I was kind of looking over some scriptures. I said, we don't do that no more. Well, we couldn't do it now no way. We usually, like on a Mother's Day, we usually try to do something for the mothers. You know, we used to go to the park down here, to Watery Park, and we used to set up. Y'all remember that? Mm-hmm. You know, have cookout and stuff. And if you notice something, we get away from fellowship now. Mm-hmm. You know, when you get a benediction, everybody go their own way. To be honest with you, just seeing that people just come to church to become to church. No fellowship. You got people in the church. I'm talking about, you ain't got to be no big congregation, don't know no one else. Mm-hmm. You know, they know their name, but if folks, you know, just know them, they don't get on the phone, they don't call how you doing. You know, nothing. Don't holler prayer, but no. To be honest with you, nothing go on now. We just come what we call heaven church. But we need to do that. We need to go out on the back. You know, we have stuff on the back, you know, for the women. The women do things for the men. Sitting there getting away from it now. You know what we're doing? We're getting away from one another. Mm-hmm. Amen. And we don't need to do that. We need to know one another. You know, just to come to church, just, you know, to have your name on the road, and that's it. You know, that ain't no church. This building ain't no church. Mm-hmm. Amen. We should be so close that whatever you're going through, all of them know. Mm-hmm. You know, there are people, I mean, they're not that close no more. You know, And I'm saying not to lift up nobody. And the bitch father do it in song and the believe do it quite often. He'll call and he'll talk to me and say, I ain't want nothing.
Yeah.
No, it probably be about a week ago he called. He said, I don't want nothing, I just called and check on him. I'm like, that's rare. That's real rare. People don't check on you today. Not no more. Amen?
Amen.
But we're going to be all right.
Yeah.
We're going to get ourselves together. We're going to run for the old school. Amen.
Keep it moving.
Okay, we're going to start with Sister Rochelle. We're going to omit Dr. Allen and Evangelist B because they're going to be speaking something concerning the women.
Hallelujah. I want to thank God for my mother. She's still here, and all of you mother. I thank God for me being a mother and my daughter being a mother. And I thank God, you know, that He blessing us and keeping us, because I see that so many mothers killing their babies. And it makes me so, it hurt me to my heart. The way these parents hurt these babies. And your baby should be your pride and your joy. Why would you put your baby in the oven? That's not a mother. I don't know what you call yourself, but you're not a mother. Because a mother would go to the end of the earth for her child. You know, and I thank God that He made me a mother, because I love my children. And ain't nobody gonna harm them. Not as long as I'm here. You know, and I thank God, you know, these young, like Bishop said, these young people don't care. They got so much hatred in their heart. And, you know, they have these children trying to trap these men. But there ain't no way to keep nobody. If you get this baby, you get it because you get this baby because you love this baby. And that baby gonna be there with you to the end. If he go, he go. But don't let that baby be you know, make you hate the baby. I mean, hate the man, hate the baby because the man don't stay with you. Who cares? If he go, let him go. But that baby should be your pride and joy. And that's what God created us as mothers, to be mothers. Not to be somebody that abuse our children, disrespect our children, you know, throw them to dumpsters, bury them alive. That's not a mother. But I thank God for all of you mothers in here, because I know I see all y'all with y'all children, and that y'all love y'all children. And you know, that's the way it's supposed to be. And you know, we have to be that light to these young people and teach them, you know, we love our children. And love one another like Christ loved the church. And I thank God for this day, and I love all of y'all, and happy Mother's Day.
Thank God for being here. I thank God for all the mothers in here. I love y'all, and I appreciate everything that y'all do for me. Because without y'all, I wouldn't be the person I am today. Thank y'all.
Every time I see her, every time she always say, how you doing, Daddy? Every time.
Y'all might call me Bishop, that will forever be Dad to me. I'm sorry. I'd like to give honor to our mothers here, and I would love to say that I am blessed to still have my mother here. I know there's many moms that aren't here, and we truly do miss them as well. And I am really blessed for my children also. Amen.
Thankful for my 3 children and
I just want to say happy Mother's Day to all my mothers here, and I love y'all.
Same here, I want to say happy Mother's Day to all the mothers. As you know, my mom is no longer here, but I was blessed to have her in my life for 24 years. I learned a lot, and I thank God myself being a mom, 2 girls. That's it, I'm done. But I'm so happy and blessed to have them. Happy Mother's Day.
I thank God for being here, and happy Mother's Day to all the mothers. I love everybody.
Praise the Lord.
Praise
the Lord. I'd just like to thank God for being here this morning. I thank and praising God for allowing me to stand before you, saying happy Mother's Day to everyone in here. God bless you. I thank and praising God that on today I will reveal up my crown and being the 2020 mother. And it's kind of sad, but I thank and praise God that another mother will be crowned today. It's 2020-21 as Mother of the Year. And I thank and praise God for the opportunity. God bless you.
Okay, we'll start on this side. Sweet. We're going to save y'all for last.
I want to first give God the highest praise. I thank God for this day. I thank God for all the mothers who's here. And I thank God that I still got my mother, even though she's in nursing home, but she's still here. And I didn't thank God for her because I ain't got real weepy like afterwards. She's still hanging on for a reason. And Lord, I just thank God for everyone. Y'all happy Mother's Day.
I'd like to say happy Mother's Day to all the mothers, and a special happy Mother's Day to my mom.
We can take the mic back to Sister. We can take the mic back to her.
I want to thank God for being here today, and I want to thank God for everybody, and happy Mother's Day, and I thank God for I'm a mother of 5 children, and I thank God, for my, I don't have a mother, but my grandmother raised me, and I thank God for her. My mother wasn't there for me, but I thank God for her, because when she passed, I was, you know, a mother have a heart for her child. And I thank God that He hurt me. And I thank God for being here today. And I want to say happy Mother's Day. It's good to be a mother. You know. And I thank God for it.
I just want to say happy Mother's Day to all the mothers, to my mother, and I love each and every one of you.
I'll let you come up and make your
Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers, and I love each and every one of y'all.
Got 10. Mother had 10, very rare. Her mother had 10 children, all of them still living.
All right, all right, all right.
So again, we just thank God for the mother. Let's give the mother, all the mother. Now, I don't know, usually the men try to sing, for the women, you try to say something. He came here, so I guess the voice will be, Bishop Brown, we have to come.
Praise the Lord. God's still good.
Yes, he is.
Praise the Lord. I ain't joking.
A mother is a joyful lady. And we tell God thank you for a mother's heart has been opened so many times just to please her children and other people's children. And see, that's how good a mother's heart is. Amen.
Amen.
I don't know what to sing because there are many songs that can be sung. So the thing of it is, I ain't gonna say anything.
I'm a soldier for the Lord.
Huh?
I'm a soldier for the Lord.
Hit one of them hymns you got.
He know you're a good leader, but he know he can sing that thought out, but he don't want to be.
Praise the Lord. Let's have a good time in the Lord. See the thing of it is, when you start talking about, being a soldier for the Lord, that goes more than just for me. Amen. Because you got some women that have stood and they're still standing. You know what I'm talking about? So I hope a little bit of that song for you. I'm a soldier in this army of Lord. I'm a soldier in this army. Got my war clothes on in this army. Oh, the Lord says I got my war clothes on in this army. Fighting for my rights in this army. Says I'm fighting for my rights in this army. What you want me to do in this army? What you want me to do in this army? On the battlefield in this army, says I'm on the battlefield in this army. I'm a soldier in this army. Lord, Lord, I'm a soldier in this army. rejoicing in this if a man die in this army of the Lord, he said, if a man die in this army, he shall live again in this army of the Lord. So he shall live again in this army. If I die, let me die in this army of the Lord. If I die, let me die in this army.
All right.
Fight for your rights, ladies.
Yes.
Amen. I can tell the world about this, and I can tell the nation I've been blessed. Can tell them what Jesus He has done. Tell them that the Comforter He has come, and He brought joy, so much joy unto my soul, my Lord, unto my soul. So I can tell the world about Him, and I can tell the nation I've been blessed. Can tell them what Jesus He has done. Tell them that the Comforter He has done, and He brought joy, so much joy unto my soul, my Lord, unto my soul. Now let me tell you what Jesus did. So you know He healed the sick and He raised up the dead. Oh yes, He did. Oh yes, He did. So I can tell the world about Him. I can tell the nation I've been blessed. Can tell them what Jesus He has done. Tell them that the Comforter He has come, and He brought joy, so much joy unto my soul, my Lord, unto my soul. That's you, ladies.
All right.
Soldier,
Yes.
army of the Lord. True bone soldier. True bone soldier. Soul like soldier.
Yes.
Amen. How many love the Lord?
Amen.
God ain't sometime God. All time. All time God. Gotta say you might not show up when you want it. But He always on time. Always on time. Amen. I'm just gonna look at a few scriptures. I'm gonna be very brief because like I said, this is the Mother Day woman. The mother to spend more time with the mothers. Those that got mothers that didn't want you to have time to spend with them. Those that don't have mothers, thank God that you had the time to spend with them.
Yes.
Amen. Let's just bow. Grateful Father, we just thank you for this day. This is a special day that has been set aside to honor the mother. And Father, we do honor our mothers who's in our midst. And we pray, Father, you will continue to bless them. We thank God for those who mother has passed it on and He's waiting on us. We thank God for them. And Father God, we will continue to bless you, we will continue to lift you up, we will continue to thank you. Father, we trust that the mother that healed, that they will bring their children up with the nurturing and the admonition of the Lord. That they will be the children that you have called them to be. And Lord, give them wisdom, give them understanding. That they will have the right thing to say to their children at the right time. Let them be the respected mother that they were created to be. And let them be that example. And Father, we look to you for what comes out of him. And let the Redeemer of the Lord say, Amen.
Amen. Amen.
If you got your Bible, we're going to be pretty briefly, I hope. I'm hoping God will get you to say something. You know, sometimes Holy Spirit can take off and go to running. And then sometimes you catch up with it, sometimes you can't. So we can't catch up with it, still be all right. The 19th chapter of St. John. St. John, the 19th chapter. And I thank God for your mother. Amen. Get it, so I got it.
Got it.
You ain't got it, so hold on. St. John, the 19th chapter. Look at the 26th verse. 26th verse. 19 and 26. When Jesus, therefore, saw his what?
Mother.
Everybody say mother.
Mother.
When Jesus therefore saw his mother. Now, before I read any further, everybody know how this is going. Jesus was dying. He was nailed to the cross. He was getting ready to die on the cross. I believe when Jesus was looking over all the crowd, there was one particular person he was looking for. I want my mom. You know, how many you know was coming up? You know, we run to mom. Sometimes we won't run to dad because they don't want to hear what you got to say. A lot of times, I remember that. A lot of times, dad was too busy doing what he had to do. He didn't want to hear what you had to say. But you could always go to mom and mama listen. Yeah. So when Jesus was looking over the crowd, he looked down. He saw his mother. I have no doubt there was a peace that came over him that surpassed all understanding. And he looked at it this way: there ain't nobody else from me. Because all the disciples done ran off and left me, but my mama's here. Yeah. My mama's here. You know, sometimes there's been a time, Dr. Allen, especially when I learned about that song, when I looked at my mom and grandmother's funeral grave, I say, I never told you, y'all was my hero. I didn't get to tell you, y'all was my hero. None of these athletes, none of these celebrities, so they're not my hero. My mama and my dad, my mama and my grandmama, they was my hero. Oftentimes I tell them, I said, y'all, I never did get to tell you, y'all was my hero. Y'all brought me up in the right way. Jesus looked down, he saw his mother. Do everybody see that? Yes. And when Jesus therefore saw his mother and his disciples, now there was one more disciple that was with him. All of them, you know, they say all the disciples left. One was dead. And who he was? John. I'm going to tell you something about John. You probably never heard a preacher say this shit. John was there, and because John was there, God spared his life. He didn't die. That you have to decide. No, he did not. He was right there with his mom. Do everybody see that? That disciple was John. As a matter of fact, when you read in the book of 1st, 2nd, 3rd John, John never did call his name. He said, "In that beloved," talking about himself. And when Jesus saw his mother and the disciples standing by, whom he loved them both of them. He loved the disciple and he loved his mother. He said unto his mother, "Woman, behold thy son." Now, everybody do know that was John. Maybe that was his mother. That wasn't just a disciple. That was made the son his way. So Jesus did have a brother came back to the cross, you know, to see him die. He came back. The 27. Then say he to his disciples. And you know he didn't say disciples. Right? The person said to that disciple, behold, that what? Mother. So that was Mary's son. In other words, they what he was saying. I want you to take care of my mama, because right. I'm going to get ready to leave. And I need to leave in the hands of somebody that I know going to take care of.
That's right.
Take care of your mama. That's what he was saying.
That's right.
He wasn't just giving, trust me, he wasn't even in the hand of just anybody. He was even in the hand that he knew that when she needed food, he was going to give it to her.
Right.
Hold your mama. And from that hour, that disciple took her into his own house. He stayed there. She stayed there as long as she lived. He stayed right there with John. He put in the hands of somebody that he knew he could trust. Amen. You know, it's a shame and it's a disgrace for mothers. Now, I'm going to write it. For mothers to raise up children, feed, put diapers on, put bottles in their mouth, make sure they have food. When they get old and put them in the nurse home, they'll never go back to sleep. That's a shame. You get all about your mother. Somewhere I read in the scripture say, don't forsake your mother when she's old and don't got gray hair, so don't forsake her. God rebuked me one time about that. You know, I got so busy, and I got to the place, you know, I could just walk down to my mom's house, but I got to the place, I just quit going. I'll never forget one time, I came in, I was studying my Bible, and that scripture popped out at me and said, don't forsake your mother when she done got old and gray-headed, because she can forsake you. From then on, I need to go down there and check on my mom. You ain't gonna never have a one mom.
That's right.
Now you might have, you know, daddy maybe. You can do it, you gotta do it. Well, really. Let me finish it up to 27 verse. Then said Jesus to his disciples, behold thy mother. And from that hour, that disciple took her unto his own house. He stayed right there. He made sure she was took care of. Amen. Let me back up again, and we're going to go to the book of Judges. If you notice something, even when, I think it's the 21, when Jesus was discussing with his disciples how they were going to die, I think the 21st, he would tell them how they were going to die. And Peter said so. And John was laying behind. He was behind. So, after Jesus would tell him Peter knows how he was going to die, Peter looked back. He didn't say nothing about John. He said, well, what about him? Jesus said, if he tarries, I'll come. He said in so many words, that ain't your business. That's what he said in so many words. And John was the only one that didn't have a moral death. He was the only one. You know why? Because God kept him there to take care of his mom.
Amen.
All right. Amen. Don't forsake your mother. She didn't forsake you. Now, I can't, you know, there are some mothers, because like Sister Rochelle said, this generation is a whole different generation. They know they don't want it when they have it. You know, they end up having their children. You know, you ain't, some parents ain't got time to take care of their children. You know, they're doing their own thing. They have these children, then these children trying to raise their own self. I think Bishop Bob brought out, you got a children now, 13, 14 years old, having baby. You ain't been raised yet, but you trying to raise a child, but you ain't even been raised. How you gonna raise somebody that you ain't even been raised yourself? But see, we came along, you didn't play that stuff. Let me tell you something. You talk now. Can I go back to the old school? All right. Back to old school. You get them. I'm talking about my parents. Probably some of y'all the same way. Didn't no boy or girl just come sit up in your house? No. I'm talking about cold. No. This is my girlfriend. You think your mama, your dad gonna let, I'm talking about real mama, the man sit up there, she ain't 15, 16 years talking about this my girlfriend. No. You got your mind. They didn't play that stuff. No. And then you got some age, they want to know where you been. You staying out too late. They raised up in the way that the Bible says they raised up. Amen. But this generation again, it's different. You got this generation today. The mother going to the disco, the child going to the disco and holding her boyfriend. They're at the disco too. You know, you can't raise a child like that. Anytime you're trying to raise a children outside the ark and the safety of God, you get in trouble. One thing about the older people that I learned, they couldn't read like we could. But they knew one thing, two things they know. I could pray, and I know God would get an answer. God answered. Mama, you said all the time. She used to say, y'all can run, but that's okay. Y'all coming in one day. Y'all gonna come in one day. And to God be the glory, all of us got into the church back. Now you just got to wind down, because I'm winding down. Amen. But it's a lot of illustrations in the Bible. One illustration in the Bible when Elijah, he was going by his house. And he was going by so regular. And this widow and her father, this widow and her husband said, look here, by Elijah come by, they would see that he was a man of God. So let's just make him a little room on the back of the house. So they made him a room on the back of the house. So every time Elijah came through that way, he just went to that room. He just went to that room. He just went to his room. He passed through that way. And so Elijah, but then he started thinking, he said, you know what? Paraphrase, he said, you know what? They use hospitality. They didn't have to make me this little room, but I'm passing through this way. He said, what I think I'm going to do, I'm going to ask her what she needs. He went and asked the widow woman. He said, what do you need? She said, Dad, I can have a child. She was stricken in age. You know, when you get started talking about 70 and 80 years old, you know, that's real stricken until I have a child. She was real stricken in age. And Elijah said, well, by this time next year, you'll be with a child. And sure enough, to make a long story, I'm trying to get into, sure enough, she had that child. Somewhere doing proceeding, that child would have been about 13, 14 years old. He was out there in the field, no doubt out there in the field doing probably farm work. And he started talking, complaining about his head. He said, my head, my head. And so they took him to the house. When they got him to the house, he died. He died in time. So she started thinking. She said, why would God bless me with a child and try to make mine and take it? So she told her husband, said, you go get it. She said, you go get a horse. The Bible said, hey, said, go get me in. And he wanted to know because the child was dead. What the father wanted to do, sell a servant to get it. She said, no, you go sell me in. So I'm going to go find a man to go for myself. In other words, she said, look here, I don't know what the servant going to say, but I know what I'm going to say. Right. And the husband said, but look here, it ain't a full moon, it ain't a Sabbath day or full moon. They had certain time that they go to the prophet. You didn't go to the prophet just for anything. She said, it's not a full moon or a Sabbath. She didn't want to hear nothing, but she was saying so many words. That's all right too, but I don't care nothing about the Sabbath, and I don't care nothing about the full moon. I got to find the land. And the Bible says she saddled up. And she found it. And when she caught her with it, the Bible said she grabbed around his ankle, and the servant was getting ready to, you know, kind of like, he was pretty much kind of like arm back. So she was getting ready to push him away. And Elijah said, no, I can perceive that she's very disturbed. He called her Vic. He said, you're very disturbed. Yeah, he said, what can I do for her? All right. So what can I do for her? He said, that's my child. And matter of fact, one told me, he said, will God mark me with a child? Didn't try to make around and take it. Will God mark me? Elijah. They stopped Elijah in the track. They turned back around. The dad didn't go after them, didn't go after them. The mama went. It would seem that the dad would go and try to find a man of God. She couldn't trust him. She said, look here, I know what's in me. That's my child. I'm going to find it. I'm going to tell you right now, you want a mama to get fight mad, you start messing with the chump. They'll fight you to they got always saying, they say they'll fight you which way you shout. You don't mess with a mama child. Amen. Let's look at one more. Well, two, then I'll get out of the way. Let's go to 1 Corinthians. The 13th chapter, 1 Corinthians. Again, we'll be moving on. 1 Corinthians 13th chapter. 1 Corinthians 13, and we're just going to look at the 7th verse. Everybody got it? I oftentimes look at this as a mother. This is a mother heart right here with Paul is talking about. Well, what the 7th verse, and this is what a mother does right here. Bears all things. Believe all things. Hope all things. And endure all things. That's a mother heart. She bears all things. You know, I looked at some things and we're gonna go to jail. We closing. I looked at some things. When we was coming up, we had at lunch. Some of you might have been like we was getting free lunch. You know, if you have an X amount of children, they would give you free lunch. How many remember that? I know some. You remember? Wow. Huh? Yeah, they would give free, but they wouldn't give you no milk. You had to buy your milk. You remember that? 10 cents for, okay, you just say you don't remember that for a thing. But they would give you free lunch. They would give free lunch, but you had to pay 10 cents for, look, you remember that bitch about for a carton milk. I can remember many times. I can remember the time. And that's why I say, you know, that's why I said my mama was a hero. I can remember time we get ready to go, and she would hand us some milk. She said, get it to the cook. There was a lady that was cook back then. She was a cook. Money didn't have the money to give up, divide milk. She would give it to the cook, looked at it, and she would read it. She said, go ahead on and get milk. I know your mom. See, later on, I get my mama catch up with it and pay her. But she didn't even have money. It wasn't 10 cents. She said, get it on to the cook. And she read it. She said, go ahead. I know your mama. Go ahead on. Get your milk and go ahead on. That's a mama. Bearing all thing. I can remember sometimes she'd take 10 pennies. Take 10 pennies, give her 10 pennies, say, don't you log none of them pennies. See, that's a mama. That was a mama. You know, sometimes we would kind of shame, you know, because I don't know, I think we had to give it to the school teacher. We had to give it to the school teacher before we go into the lunch. And sometimes we'd be kind of ashamed, you know, we just give it to her, you know. But the way the mother look at it, look at him. I'm bearing all things. This is the best I can do.
Right. Yeah.
They bear all things. Don't never forget your mother's your hero. Amen. She'll come to your rescue when nobody else will. She'll show up. Amen. I can look to my mother. Like I said, I told you I'm talking to Jim just this week. Just this week, and he said this year. His mother done passed. He said this year, he said, you know, he said, I love my daddy. So I love my daddy. He said, but my mama was both of them. She was the mama and the daddy. And he really spoke highly of the mama. Amen. So, you know, thank God for the mother. Again, thank God for Mother's Day. Those that got your mother, daddy living, don't take it for granted. I'll put it this way, they ain't going to be there all the time. Amen? Amen. Let's go to the book of Judges. We get ready to close it out. We call Dr. Adam. Okay, I'm going to start at 15 and come down. This is Simpson. I'm going to read the story about Simpson in the Bible. Look at the 15th verse. And her name was Delilah. She had a long name anyway. And she said unto Samson, how can thou say I love you when in thy heart is not with me? Thou hast mocked me 3 times, and thou hast told me within thy great strength lies. In other words, she was trying to get something to tell, because Simpson was, according to scripture, Simpson was one of the strongest men ever lived. Anytime a man can take a 1,000-pound gate and run with it, how many men you see running around running with a 1,000-pound gate? One of the strongest men took the jawbone of an ass, the jawbone wearing a donkey or horse that died. He took the jawbone of this ass and slain over 1,000 men by himself. They got him upset one time, you know, I don't really get into it. They got him upset one time. Sometimes I read the Bible, it's thing wrote over your mind kind of clear. They made him mad. The Philistine made him mad. He went and got a fox. He got a fox, put a bag behind it and lit it with fire. Now, can you imagine a fox running with fire behind him? He got fire tied to his tail. The fox was running through the field. And how in the world he kept the fox? But he was running through the field, and he saw all the Philistine field on fire. And that sure enough teared them all then. So they said, we got to find out where this man's strength coming from. How can one man take just a jawbone with an ass and kill over 1,000 people? Amen. So they figured out this way. The best way to get to a man is how?
The woman is not.
And one with the stomach too. But I think one of the number one way is through a woman.
The woman denied.
That's the number one way. Look at the 16th. And it came to pass when she preached upon him, David, with her word, and urged him so that his soul was vexed. until death. He got tired of it. That's what he should have did. See, what happened to him? What happened? His mama and dad had done wanted him. Matter of fact, it was in the law. It did not cross breed. In other words, if you was an Israelite, don't marry outside.
Right.
Whether you know it or not, it's the same way in the body of Christ now. God tells us, don't be unequally yoked together with unbelief. You know, so many times we get, you got people think you can change people. You can't change nobody. When they grown, if they do it, if they ain't changing, if they mind made, if it's going to be any change, it's going to be you. All right. You ain't changing them.
That's right.
I'm a man because I can change. You finna get changed.
That's right.
They mind made up, they don't want to get saved. You ain't changing them. And what you finna do, you finna go through some hard times.
That's right.
That's what you finna do. Don't never think, if God, listen, I'm going to put him in God's hand. And if God don't change him, he ain't going to be my husband. So what happened, Samson, mom and dad told him, say, don't get trapped with outside the Israelite. Don't get entrapped with him. She warned him what was going to happen. Don't do it. How many times parents have told him, say, that boy ain't right for you. Or that girl ain't right for you. But you in love. You in love. You know, recall myself, I think we was on our way somewhere in the kind of children. I don't know what got some girl pregnant and talking about he wasn't paying her alimony. Talking about running around, talking about love is blind. Love is blind. He said, when you start paying that child support, your eyes come open. When you start paying that child support, your eyes come open then. The 17th verse, this is the last one. But the parent warned them, do not get caught up. Do not get caught up in this kind of trap.
Right.
Yeah.
The 17th verse. And he told her all his heart and said unto her, there had not come a razor upon my head, for I have been a Nazarene unto God. From whereby? My mother's womb. From my mother's womb. And if I shave, then my strength will go from me, and I shall become weak and be like any other man. If you read the story on, he did that too. He did that. He told her what his secret was. His secret was, his strength was in his hair. You couldn't cut his hair. If you cut his hair, strength would leave out. Matter of fact, when he was born, Spirit of God told him, say, no strong wine go to his mouth, nor cut his hair. See, she really didn't have to cut his hair. All she had to do was give him some strong wine. The strength still would have left. So a lot of people don't understand. When God say something, he meant what he said. See, when he told Adam and Eve, he said, don't be a partaker. Matter of fact, he told, don't even touch that tree. Don't touch it. So when God tells you not to do something, you got to do it God's way, or you're going to suffer the consequences.
That's right.
So the mother and father had already told something. What said, look here, you can't take no strong wine, and you can't cut your hair. But he was in love. He laid up in the bed. He's in love. She kissed him all over. Sometimes you mocking me now. You know I love you. You know. Tell me where your strength coming from. Matter of fact, the Bible says he did it 3 times. And he probably looked over at her and said, you know what? I better not tell her no more because she might decide to leave. And he told her, where his strength, he said, can no razor touch my head. And when he went to sleep, she cut his hair. If you read the story wrong, but his mother and father don't want it in. Said, don't mess with this woman because she's trouble. If you read the story wrong, when he got his hair cut, a little before he died, they led him into the temple. And while he was there, matter of fact, I got the picture time now while we were down in Georgia. We went past Eddie Long. Eddie Long got 2 great big posters. Did you go with? I didn't go. Got 2 great big posters there, and he got one where Samson is pulling the pole down. That thing go all up in the ceiling. But anyway, before he died, they plucked it. They pulled his eyes out. They pulled his eyes out, and he told God. Matter of fact, his head just started growing back just a little bit. And he told God, said, God, give me strength one more time. But see, he didn't have to go out like that. You know, you got to be, let me tell you something. If you ain't going to do it God's way, it just don't work out. It don't work out. So he had God said, give me strength one more time. You see what he messed up? He let hair start growing back just a little bit. And he told the little child, say, where the pillows at in the temple. And the little child led him to the pillow. He put his arm around them 2 pillows. And he started pulling, and he pulled them down. And the Bible said he killed more Philistines than the time that he would live. But he didn't have to go out like that. So again, you know, listen to your mom. If you had listened to the mama, you know, he one of the greatest men probably ever lived with that much strength. Nobody had that kind of strength in the Bible but Samson. But because of a woman. You see. Sometimes, you know, you have to be careful. Your mother be telling you one thing, somebody get in your ear. Yeah, Lord. And when, trust me, if right people get in your ear, if you ain't very careful, they're going to turn you. Amen. Let's get a master break. We can't pray. The Bible said, honor thy mother and thy father, which is the first commandment with the promise. You know why a lot of the young people are leaving early? A lot of them are leaving early because they is not doing the first promise. See, a lot of times we think about when we start talking about the wine. You know, we have communion. People take it unworthy, and they can leave. You know, a lot of people have died because of turkey. There's there's more than that. There's several things that you can call to live early. And this is one of them. He says, honor thy father and mother with the promise. God promised you that your day may be long upon the land, what the Lord God has promised you. Right. That's a promise. So more than wine. Several things that can take you out to early if you don't honor or do what God tells you to do. Amen? Amen. Well, we done preached that. We can go home, man.
All right, baby.
We ain't going home. We're going to go Evangelist B when she coming first. And then after this, Dr. Alex. Again, I say over and over before we come over. I'm saying this shit from a privileged spirit. I don't believe, so if I'm out of play, I don't believe in flattering people first because they ain't doing me no good and they ain't doing them no good either. I just believe in being front. Just speak the truth. Evangelist Mcilwain was a person, and Dr. Alex too. Both of them was a perfect example. I seen them bring the children up. I saw them bring them up. I seen the hard time they went through. I seen the time. I have no doubt the devil was in their ears. I have no doubt the devil was in their ears. But they refused to ear to what the devil was saying. Amen. Many times. Like I said, I remember several prayers with Evangelist Mcilwain moving around several places. And I went to a house several times. And I used to think to myself, you know, this is hard. This is hard. But you know what? She had on. She had on. She refused to cave in. She had on. Amen. But now, God has raised up. She's very mature now. See, by mature people, you can't tell them this anything. No. See, the reason why, they should go pay them something. The reason why a lot of these people are getting deceived now because they ain't got no kind of ground. They ain't got no roots. You miss what? The root, what I'm talking about, the world runs deep in their heart. You can't sprinkle anything in their face and tell them this is God. You can't do that now. Amen. And oftentimes say it. And I say it about men and I say it about the women. I'd rather have, a lot of times, y'all done got a whole lot of people in church. I'd rather have 5 people that God loves and sin hate and hell stop. Then have a whole bunch of people in the church and all of them, none of them ain't living right. Give me 5. God loving hell, God loving hell, race, and God loving hell stop. Give me 5. Amen. But these women, I know. Amen? Amen. A lot of times you say you start to give up. Hold on. I'll tell you, Mac tell me this lady, one day this week, I'll tell you, hold on, I'm here. Yeah, all right. Amen. You ain't even die here. It's on the way. Let us stand to our feet. What time is it? Word time. Come on, let's say that to me. What time is it? It's the word time. You know, the Bible says this here. That's why I thank God for the Bible. He said, when your mother and your father forsake you, I'll take care of you.
All right now.
Sister Rochelle was saying about people taking trimmer now, they put them in something. Take them to the trash can. Put them over in the trash can. Flush up their front. On their front. Put their own flush over in it. It's like you disown your own self. But God said, when your father and mother forsake you, so I take care of you.
Yes. All right.
Hallelujah.
Thank you, Lord.
Hallelujah.
Glory.
What time is it?
It's the word time.
I'm very long. Evangelist Mcilwain and Dr. was raised.
Just say happy Mother's
Happy Mother's Day.
Day. Happy Mother's Day. It's our day, right?
Yes.
right.
Go ahead. Yes.
You know, being a single mom, you know, I always kept this in my heart, that God would never leave me nor forsake me.
All right.
Amen.
Then I went to Romans 8:28. He said, we know all things work together for the good to them that love God.
Amen.
To them who are called according to his purpose.
That's
And that
right.
was me. So I squared my show and did what I had to do.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
I did. I did. I had to move again, but that was fine. I didn't get depressed. Didn't get depressed. Had no reason to get depressed.
That's right.
Because Jesus in my heart, in my life. I was living this life that I was living right back then and right now through Christ Jesus. That's the way I'm doing. It ain't no secret. It ain't no secret. And women got to understand it. You got to do it through Christ.
That's right.
Because if you do it through your way, you're going to mess up.
Yes. Big time.
You're going to mess up real bad. Because you're going man way. And God knows everything. He knows it before we do it. He knows how we feel. We as women, we have a lot of feelings there. We want to see good. We want to do good. We always want to love everybody.
That's right.
But know this. Through Christ you can do it.
Mm-hmm.
You can do it through Christ. Because I tell you, if you go walking in that flesh, you ain't going to be able to love nobody.
No.
But yourself. Through Christ. Through Christ.
Mm-hmm.
And I just say to the mothers today, continue training your children up in the way of the Lord.
Amen.
Sometimes it seems like it ain't working, but it's working.
That's right.
It might get on your last nerve one day after week, but it'll work.
It's true.
There ain't nothing but a nerve, get on. That's all it is. You got another day coming. And nerve ain't gonna have no dominion there.
Mm-hmm.
And we got to put the rod on our children.
That's right.
Even though we love them, you gonna have to discipline those children. Male or female, you got to do that. If you don't, they ain't gonna respect you.
That's true.
That's what a lot that went on in the home. Parents are, you know, they're not setting that godly example. And if you don't set it, and the children watching you, guess what? They ain't gonna say nothing. They're gonna disrespect you in your house.
That's right.
You want respect, you're gonna have to give it. You're gonna have to also respect it. You don't go one way.
It's true.
My way or highway, no, you gotta respect your children. There's some stuff you ain't gonna do around your children.
That's
You
right.
ain't gonna say around your children.
That's right.
Who you think children get cussing from? They don't get it off TV. They get it from out your mama or daddy's mouth. Don't even try to put it on TV. But they heard it from you first. That's why they feel it's all right to do. So I just say, mothers, let us be the example God called us to be. Be real with your children.
That's right.
Look them in the eye and tell them the truth. They might not want to hear it. They might don't understand it. But one day they will. They will. They will understand what you was trying to tell them. I didn't grow up with my mother. My aunt and uncle raised me, so she was hard. She was rough. That's why it don't bother me to say in the house. That's what we did 24/7. I didn't walk the street. She didn't play that. We went fishing. That's why I said when I get grown, I ain't going no fishing. I don't. I will not go no fishing. Walk to that river down there. Used to make me so mad. But I walked, didn't say a word. Kick and rock. Did not want to go to fish. But I had to obey her. So she showed me something. And my uncle did too, that they love. When your parents show you that, just like he was forced to stay, how parents are not do. I don't know. They don't love their children like they should. They'll feed a man over the children.
Right.
Dress them up. Give the children food stamp money. He said they eat. They doing it. Taking that LD check, putting it on them men. Let them come up in that house. This house, you know, when you out there in the project, that house is for you and the children. It ain't for your side man. It ain't for you. No. If he ain't man enough to get his place, guess what? Sleep in his car. If he ain't got no car, oh wait. Go to your mama's house, but she can't sleep here. This is for me and mine. And I see guys a lot of times when I'm out, they get food before they get to that girl's house. I see them do. They sitting down there eating a good meal. She at the house with the children. Not good. Well, let me tell you something. The woman want to go out sometime too.
Amen.
She want to be winding down this world. She want to go out for dinner. She want to go places where it's just you and him. Not the kids. Give them a break. Give mom a break. You take care of the children. Let mom go. Get a massage, shop till she drop.
I need to go with you.
Ever go to the shop and we drop. Drop that chair in that restaurant and eat. That's how we do. Happy birthday to everybody. God got your back.
Amen.
Even when you fall, God got your back. You confess to God. Confess to God. Cause He know what you done did.
That's right.
Don't talk that and aggravate yourself. And don't be looking down on yourself. Don't be looking down on yourself. Because this person don't think that and this person don't think that. That means see what he wants. Encourage yourself. Encourage yourself. Don't do God give you a chance every day to be that woman, to be that mother.
That's right.
Amen.
And learn to hear God. Learn to follow God's word. What He said in His word is true. It'll help you, it'll keep you, and it'll make you.
That's right.
All right.
You won't always have to be with your hand out.
Praise the Lord.
Praise the Lord.
God is good, isn't He?
Yes.
I don't know what you can do to go behind all this. It's already been spoken. God is still a good God.
Amen.
I can't go through it's a whole book, but I dare not go through it today. But just, just to say, mothers sometimes hard,
Yes.
but we're still mothers. The kids did not ask to be here. That was our decision. And don't say it was a mistake. It was not a mistake. When you had sex, that was a mistake.
Right.
Whether you protect yourself or not, that's no mistake. Because we was raised to know how you get babies. Praise the Lord. Don't want to do that. She was a mistake. No, it wasn't. You intended to do what you did. You just got caught. But it's still your child.
Amen.
That you love so much. Praise the Lord. I come up tough and rough, but I understand when things get tough and rough. You've been through it before and it won't be so hard. A lot of people don't understand the things even that they're going through today because they never experienced it. When you already experienced life at that level, it won't be so hard. But I feel for the ones that never experienced it, trying to cope. So I thank God, for being here today. And thank God for trying to get out your way as quick as possible. But this is, I thank God that I'm still a mother. Last month, I turned 68. Amen. And I count that a lot of women shame on their age. But once I learned through the Holy Spirit to get another age, you got to live.
That's right.
If I'm 50 and don't want to be 51, I got to die at 50. And a lot of we as women and men, especially women, you gonna get old if you gonna live. Be proud that God allow us to get the age that we are. Praise the Lord. My mother passed at the age of 80. But if she had been 150, I still would feel the same way when she passed. But I thank God when I come to realize that God allowed her to live at least that long. And I could cope. She was a good mother. She didn't whoop you that often, but when she got you, Lord, have mercy on you. I did my kids the same way. She read a book from when it started to where you went. But then I tell you not to do this. You did this still one. You gonna do it again? No, ma'am, Mom. Yes, you will. Let me tell you. That's the way my mom did us, so that's the way I did them. But praise was for good reason, to help our kids, but we don't understand young, to keep us out of trouble. But when we young, we don't understand that. Praise God. But let's go to Genesis 3 and 20. Try to give you just a few minutes. But I thank God for being a mother. I never regret being a mother. Never regret it. My mama said, I love you, them old other children. That's what she said about us. Yeah, she did. She didn't give us to nobody. Even though she was going through hard things, she didn't give us to nobody. Praise the Lord. So
woman wanted my baby sister. But mama wouldn't do it. She didn't give us away to nobody. Don't care how hard it got. Children, parents today giving their children away. Don't want them. Then when they get old, they wish they had them. Praise God. 3:20 and 3 and 20. Let me back up a little bit. Okay, let's go. I'm just gonna read on down to it. Let's go to verse 16. The prayer have already been prayed, so I praise God for the prayer. Thank God for His word, His will and His word. We got to understand His wholesome word. Praise God. Thank you, Lord. Unto the woman, He said, with great multiply thy sorrows and thy conception. In sorrow thou shalt bring forth children, and thy desires shall be to thy husband, and he shall rule over thee. And unto Adam, well, I'll stop right there. That's where I want to be right there. We stop right here because it's really day to day. But the punishment for Eve, my subject just would be the first month. The first month. And this was her punishment. And God knows His truth. We women that bear babies, children, there is nothing that light for at that time. It's a lot of pain. But when that child comes, it's joy and happiness. But we go through, some women go through, I went through 17 hours of pain with some of my kids. But this was the punishment. So we as mothers, you know, we can't put that on the children. It's because we decide. God said our desire should be to our husband. He fixed it so that because He knew if you had that one and went through that pain, you wouldn't have none other. But He said that our desires should be to our husband so we can reprocreate, whatever the word says, produce. If it wasn't for that pleasure, you wouldn't produce nothing. But God knew what He was doing there. Praise the Lord. The first month. Can you imagine she didn't have a mother to show her how to be a mother? Because she was the first mother. She didn't have nobody to tell her, but God had instructed her that she would have pain through childbearing. Nobody instructed her, you know, when she was giving birth, how to take care of herself, how to cut the umbilical cord. The punishment for sin. But this was our first month. Imagine Adam lived here 130. Imagine the only two peoples in the world, and she given, that's a lot of years. The Bible didn't say how long she lived, but just imagine, they didn't have birth control. She wasn't barren. She couldn't be, because she had to replenish the earth. Imagine her year after year, 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 after year. All those years giving childbirth to replenish the earth. Can you imagine her child killing his brother? And she couldn't run to mom. She couldn't run to dad. She could run to God about it. And that's the only daddy that she had. Hallelujah. The first month. But as time passed, God gave human race wisdom and knowledge. concerning this situation. Praise God. She had to learn how to take care of her baby by instinct.
All right.
She had to learn what to do and what not to do. Praise the Lord. While Adam out in the field was his punishment, and the weeds and the thrusts of trying to do a garden, when they had everything in the Garden of Eden, they gave it up for pleasure. They gave it up for beauty in the eyes that she seen of that fruit. So they had to learn how to live, how to survive. They had God there to show them, but still, couldn't you imagine?
All right.
We women said we was by ourselves to learn to do what we do. Thank God for mothers. Thank God for mothers.
Amen. Praise the Lord.
Thank God for being a mother.
All right.
Sometimes, you know, by my mother passing, I'm so tied up in her. But remember, I got children. I'm a mother too.
Man.
I got to continue on in life to raise my children, to teach them to raise their children. Life don't stop there. Pray, but we got to learn and to come to the knowledge to know that. And teach our children how to be good mothers and good fathers. Especially if we've been brought up in the Lord. Praise the Lord. Whether you're a good mother or a bad mother, you're still a mother. Praise the Lord. Don't be ashamed of being a mother. Don't be hurt because you're a mother. Praise the Lord. And these children got to understand that's younger than what we are. I mean, baby, that man. Y'all get on my nerves. Y'all make me sick. I hate I have. I'll give you away. But imagine, we as mother had to raise y'all. We never said that about our children. So you get these children, you disobedient, raise them. Don't say that to them. And you wonder why they get out there and get mischief, you know, ain't no love at home. My mama hate I got me, my dad hate me, they had me. But your parents didn't think about you that way. I never hated that I had any of my kids. Only thing I hated, I might have not been in life to provide for them in some areas coming up. But I did the best I can.
That's all you can do.
Praise the Lord. Young women, love your babies.
Amen.
Without, you know, don't love them more than God, but love them. Children, you don't understand Mama trying to protect you out there in that world. We didn't understand that. I didn't understand that issue. I thought they were old-fashioned. They were trying to keep me from my farm. They were trying to keep me from death and grave. But we don't see it. Young girls and men, please, love your mother. Because once she gone, ain't nobody else on this planet gonna treat you like she do and take your meds like she do.
That's right.
I can't stand my mom. I hate my mom. She don't do this. You never know the days your mama went hungry to feed you. To provide for my children. For 5 years, I didn't know how to buy myself nothing. I provided for my kids. I couldn't get them the name brand, but I got them the best clothes that I could. I'm walking around with $3 sneakers. Going to work, that's all I could do for me. But I made sure that they had what they could have. I went hungry.
to feed my children. See, these children, they don't understand that. They don't understand. I was telling my daughter yesterday, and I'm going to sit down. People don't understand. You know, when my husband died, even way before that, we ate grits every day. Didn't nobody know. Didn't nobody get told. That was us. See, you don't know what's behind it, or what people have been through in life.
Right.
You really don't know. But we were just as happy. Everybody didn't have to know that, did you? But that was food. Praise the Lord. I remember when we was coming up, we ate mush and cornbread. Mush is you make it, and it make it like you making grits, but you use corn in it. Y'all children don't know nothing about that. We have eaten mush, raising our children. But no, they want steak and ham and crab. The crab leg. We ain't know the crab leg. And then we did scared to eat. You ain't eating that. You got to cook a meat for this one, meat for that one, and a meat for that one. If we got one piece of meat, we will find it.
Amen.
Right.
My mama would cook a whole 4 square with not one piece of meat. But when you done ate, she got the protein, the vegetables, and all. And we was thankful.
Amen.
Praise the Lord. But it's coming to the time that we already in it. We will be glad to eat whatever.
That's right. That's right.
Love your mother. Children, please love your mother.
Amen.
Adore her. Adore her. She go to work every day. That's work. Work hard. Come home, cook, clean, wash clothes. And y'all complain. Ain't working nowhere. Nowhere. I ain't got money to buy nothing unless you give it to me. Or daddy give it to you. Be thankful. Bless your mother. Honor your mother. And the greatest thing a mother want to hear from a child, Mama, I love you.
That's right.
Stand up, children. All the children stand.
Stand up.
It don't matter what age. Everybody that's got a mother living that's in this church, stand. Say, Mama,
Mother,
I
love you.
Thank God for you.
I thank God for you.
I love you.
I love you.
Let's get a word of and praise. Mothers are special.
Yes.
Days of children. When some girl came up, with the crown on the head, over in Africa, they said, that's my queen.
That's it.
Women is queens. And they need to be treated like queens. And then so many times we don't do that.
Yeah.
But we need to treat women just like they're queens. We just thank God for the word.
Amen.
And everything we say in this is experience. We experience these things. This is something we read in a book.
No.
We experience this shit. I know about getting the younger people that might not know, but we know about getting buttermilk to put cornbread in.
Yes, sir.
No.
We know about it. We know about getting cornbread and gravy, or either cornbread and grease and softening.
Yeah.
We know about that. Y'all know nothing about that. We do. I'm talking about that plain old grease. Just get grease and home grease. I never did it, but I heard it done. I didn't get to that level. I heard it was done. Amen. But I did see some things when I was growing up. But you know, I was reading, and we get ready to get Mickey doing what they need to do. I was reading, I got this book of John Allen. And this man says something. He said, a lot of times people look down on the older people when it's coming up. They have said they can't read, they don't have no education. But do you not know that they raised their own chicken? They had their own cow. They did their own farm working. He said they were very healthy.
Yeah.
So they very self got sick and said, we got these people now got these PhD degrees, got these doctorate degrees, got these master's degrees. And said they ain't coming nothing like what the older generation comes. So they older. Let me tell you something, the older people could take something. The older people could take something to make they look like nothing and make something out of it. I don't know how my mama did it and how my grandmother did it. I seen this shit, they had a lot of wisdom. It was 8 of us. I can remember one time she told us, look here, we do not have money to buy all y'all houses and stuff like that. We can't do it, we just better pay for this house our own self. The house we grew up in. She said, what I'm gonna do? Well, wisdom said, what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna buy where the house at, I'm gonna buy all this land around here, and y'all can put your house on this land.
Jesus.
That's wisdom. So we don't think about that now. And what she did, she had all of the signs. And she went to a judge and let him put his a seal with that what you call it when they seal it up. But they sealed. Yeah, but they sealed it. She had all just took a plain piece of paper and just put all of my name on it, took it to a judge and had them sealed. She said, now all y'all got a piece of land. All y'all. See, because I can't buy all y'all houses. I hear Reverend Reed say the same thing. That's why you go down to Reverend Reed, you look and see his house, all back down in there. Them the children houses back in there, all of his house. He told me the same thing. He said, I told my children, I can buy some land and y'all can put your house on the land because I can't buy all y'all houses. See, they had wisdom that we thought we were small.
Jesus.
You know, people, they think they're small. They can't want to pay for a house.
That's right.
You can't pay for a car. But we think we're small. But we look at the older people didn't get. Some of them get for $18 and $19 a week and bought house and land and paid for it.
Yes.
Yes. They paid for a house and land. I wonder how they did it though. How could you do it? You ain't bring no more than $20, $30 home. Or we some of them bring home that much.
That's right, indeed.
This woman in John Allen say her husband went to work and said he was making $7 a week. $7. But them people took what they did, what God did, God gave them some wisdom. You see? We try to do things because we think we got it all together, we small. But I'm gonna be honest with you. I'll put it this way, I'm sitting down. This generation 2 or 3 steps behind the old generation.
Yeah.
They way behind. You know, they know, them people know, they had a mind, look at, we gonna own stuff. You know, that's just the way they was.
Okay, we have a 2019 Queen and Princess to come up. Everybody's name, so we pour the name for the new Queen and Princess for 2020. Sister McGriff, when she come up, you want to explain their duties and responsibilities and everything once they come up. All right, y'all need to come up. You gotta pass it. Would explain, I guess once we pick one, she can explain what your new, everything that you're doing, your duties and responsibilities. All right, we're gonna pick, all you boys, y'all can come and pick the new queen for 2020.
said it together. We're gonna say the name. The new 2020 Queen for Newburgh will be
Betty Brown.
Praise the Lord. I thank and praise God for our new 2020-21 Queen for Newburgh. At this time, I would say God bless you, and your duty is being 2020-21 Queen. You will have to do a project for the new birth throughout the year before the next year come up. You will have extra help because we did not get a chance to do ours Friday, so we will have that help to help you out. The church will assist you in doing this. Wear your crown, your name with pride and honor. At this time, I will present you with some flowers. And I will present you with the gift. And this is the card, and it's really your own. And at this time, I will release my crown. This time I will place the crown on our 2020-21 Queen. At this time, she will take her walk for the 2020-21 Queen. Our 2020-21 princess, Celeste. You guys would have it. Like she was saying, what we try to do is a community project that represents Newburgh. One thing they did, I don't know if you remember, y'all did the community for Thanksgiving, and they served the community Thanksgiving dinner. Whatever you two decide, we'll be behind you to help you do a community project in the Great Falls area. Again, congratulations.
And what we want to do with our, also what we want to do with our queen and our rising queen, we want everybody stand, we want to salute you as our queen for the year.